Okay, y'all see me fresh out of court finna charge up my car. I want to talk real quick about the $2,000 a month stimulus from what's it called? It tariff stimulus checks. I just want to give y'all my reaction to it. I've seen a couple of news articles, a couple of videos about this. And so the other day, Donald Trump on his Truth Social made a post as he always do, and he's pretty much guaranteeing that we're going to get $2,000 stimulus checks. And so with that said, with him being so strong on that it's going to happen, do I think it's going to happen? And he's not only promising $2,000 stimulus checks, he's saying that the tariff revenue is so great that he's able to use 75% to pay off the debt and use 25% to give back to the American people. And I got a feeling why he's saying that, but I want to just talk to the actual, does it make sense? Can he actually do that? And you just look at the numbers, just off the top of the head, I think every year we're in a budget deficit of an additional $1 trillion a year. And just, if you do the math, if the tariffs are not bringing in at least $1 trillion, I don't think how you pay off debt, $1 trillion a year debt. I don't get how you pay that off by only making $300,000 in tariff money. You would think that was just going to the budget, but you're still not at a surplus. You're still at a negative of the year, and I don't see how that math works. When you're using that money to pay towards the debt and you giving something to the people, you would think all of it would go towards the debt. And the debt's still not going down. You're still losing $1 trillion this year based on the budget every year. This is not a political post. This is just my reaction. And so I don't care if he do it or not. Of course, if he does it, me and my family are going to take the money. But if he don't do it, it's whatever. And so here's the thing. Legally, can he do that? So how can he legally issue funds from tariffs? Now, I'm thinking two ways he could do it. Number one, he's probably going to do it under emergency powers like he's been doing in the past. Number two is it may become part of the budget for 2026. And so we will see how they go. I believe this. So he still has a majority of the House and the Senate. I know it's going down. And so he's going to have to do that before the midterms, because people don't realize that every midterm election, the Senate and the House always flips. So every side talks about how big of a victory it is during midterm elections. But it does, not all the time, but every single time, most of the time, it flips. So he needs to get his agenda in prior to the 2026 election for this upcoming year for that to happen. How soon I think it will happen? It could happen during tax time or right after tax time. Why do I think he's saying this all of a sudden? I think because during the shutdown, he was getting hit pretty hard on his reputation. Then also, I think he was saying this because in addition to his reputation getting hurt during the shutdown, I think he was saying it because of the loss of the midterm election, not midterm election, the recent elections that Republicans, they took a loss. So with those two reasons, I think he just got to do something to get his public perception up, his approval rating. So I believe he has to throw something out there to get his approval rating up, throw something out there to say, hey, we're still making changes and this still going good. The shutdown, all this negative stuff going on. He got to do something to win the people over. And he's a businessman. He's a salesman. He knows how to sell himself. He knows how to sell his administration. So I'm not surprised that he's out here now promising every $2,000 stimulus checks. That's definitely how you're going to win over people that you probably lost from these past elections last week. You know, they say he lost the white women, people of color, Hispanics, and that $2,000 only gonna go to people with combined income under $150,000. So those are the people gonna get it. Those are the people who is gonna affect the most, and that's how he's gonna win. He's probably trying to win his base back. Do I think it will happen? I think his wording has been pretty concrete, and it sounds like politicians make promises all the time, but they're very careful what they say. They may say, we're going to try to work on this. This is a goal. But he's been saying, no, we're going to do this. And so I think he's going to do it. with $2,000 checks, I don't think he's going to be able to pay out much debt because of the revenue. I don't really think he's going to pay out much debt because of the revenue. Then you got to think about tariffs. At the end of the day, we as American people, American businesses, we pay for the tariffs. So it's almost like we get money back from the tariffs we paid. And you pay it through the business have to pay the tariffs, and then they pass that cost on to us. So those are my quick thoughts on the $2,000 Trump stimulus checks. I'm going to try to do an update at least once a month on this because I know it's going to be a hot topic. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think him giving stimulus checks? I think yes. Like I said, he has those two avenues. I'm going to give stimulus checks either through the budget. Hey, I respect it. He going there and trying to change things, just saying what it is. So those my thoughts. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all think he's gonna do it? How soon you think we're gonna do it? I think he's gonna try to do it as fast as possible. I'm saying, hey, maybe the spring. Y'all be looking out in the springtime for that. As soon as I find out, I would definitely let you guys know. And thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.